here in Venice, California, talking with a man here by the name of Robert Warner. This is Robert.
Hello.
Robert is homeless here in Venice, California. And where are you from, Robert?
I'm originally from Long Beach, California. Been homeless a while, kind of got chased away from there. Came here to Venice for a while. It was really nice. Treated the homeless people really well. But now the city has started to bring out sanitation trucks just before the winter, taking people's tents, sleeping bags, and coolers full of food and just tossing them in the trash.
How old are you?
I'm 48.
48. Where were you born in?
I was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Really hot.
And how long have you been here in Venice?
I've been here 3 years now.
3 years. And you've been homeless the whole time here?
Yes, sir. Actually, about almost 10 years now.
What is it that are the major causes, do you think, of your homelessness?
Well, quite honestly, it was bad decisions when I was young. I was born into pretty much a crime family. Spent a lot of time in and out of jail and prison. Got tired of it. Went legit and didn't know how to survive. The cops constantly harass me. And I'll ask them, what do they want? Do they want me to be a criminal, or do they want me to be homeless? You know what their answer is to me? We want you to be a criminal. We need your job. We need our job.
You told me, you know, when we started talking a little bit ago, you told me what happened to you this morning at the 7-Eleven. Where's the 7-Eleven store at?
It's right off of California and Lincoln.
Okay.
I was sitting there asking people for a hot dog, not cash, because I don't like cash. But I asked for a hot dog, and the clerk happened to hear me. He threatened to swing on me like that, called me a MF, all kinds of other words. I got mad, started yelling back at him, and some guy pulled out, he pretended to be undercover cop, may have been, may not, jumped up, threatened to arrest me, and all this crap, all for asking for a simple hot dog.
Did he show you any ID badge or anything? Said he was an officer?
No, sir. He threatened to detain me and arrest me, and he was really healthy, like a cop would be from working out. He was in plain clothes, but I'm not here to cause anybody trouble. I'm just simply trying to survive.
Yeah.
So I did get up and leave.
If you had the opportunity to go back to Phoenix, if there was a way for you to get back there and say on the other end somebody to help you there, would you?
Possibly. The thing is, it's really hot in Arizona, especially when you're homeless and can't get out of it. And truthfully, I'm leaning towards Canada. I'm terrified being poor with this rich person, Trump. As well as everybody knows, the rich do not care about us poor. And now that Trump's in office, us poor are really in big trouble.
Well, do you think maybe that it could boil down to the leadership in California itself and the governor and the mayors here? And,
well, the mayor,
they've been in power a lot longer here than what Trump's had been in office here.
Well, the mayor, he seems to be trying. He says he's got all these funds coming in for us, and he's making all these homeless camps. And I understand the trash, the drama, and all that. But there's plenty of these dirt fields that are not being used. You could put camouflage fencing around them and allow the homeless to stay there, maybe a porta potty, and we would be out of you guys' face.
Well, if they did that, I'm sure that there would be regulation, and like it would have to be secured, and they would have to make sure it was safe to keep liability down. Do you think if they did all of that the people would be willing to go stay there then?
I know so. That's our hardest problem, is finding a place to live. There's plenty of dirt fields that aren't being used. Please, let us get out of your face. You don't have to stare at us all the time. Let us have those fields.
Now, what were you telling me? A few blocks down the street here, what happened?
Yes, sir. On Lincoln, up here by Smart and Final, just before, well, right as the cold was coming in, 2 homeless men, one separate areas, passed away on a bus bench from the cold. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. How many of you walked past that man as he was shivering and dying, and all it would have took was a coat, a blanket, or a jacket, and none of you rich people that could really afford it cared enough.
But it's not even only the rich people too that
No,
walk past. It's everybody, right?
It's everybody, but the people that had the extra and you didn't care, that's pretty sad.
What about the like local churches and organizations in the area?
They try really hard, but it seems that the city, Venice, is trying to shut down a lot of these homeless organizations. There was a church on the boardwalk last weekend trying to hand out breakfast to all the homeless, and the cops ran up and chased them away because they didn't have a permit to give free food to hungry people. Yeah, you believe that?
When they turned around and they made it, the governor here made it legal for the Latino residents that haven't been here long to set up on any street corner and sell food. And it's prepared not in a sanitary kitchen. You don't know if any of the stuff's clean.
Exactly.
You know,
Not regulated.
right? Not regulated. I mean, how is that? That a group that's going to go and give food out can't do it, but people with no business license can set up on any corner, any street corner, and sell food that's prepared right there on the corner,
Right above the gutter.
Yeah.
And I believe that's due to taxation, because the government still gets taxes from whatever business they're doing. Us Americans that were born here worked and put in what we could. As soon as we can't pay taxes or can't afford to, we're no longer American class citizens. We're second class and don't deserve anything. How is that?
Is so is the heat the only thing keeping you from going back to Arizona? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got a few people that know I'm not an addict or an alcoholic and I'm homeless by situation. And a couple of them are Canadian. And they swear to God to me, if I get up there, I won't have to worry about this crap.
What I see that the security guard here has been keeping an eye on us and
Yes, sir.
walking around here to see what we're doing. Do you have any incidences here? Or?
They just can't wait to chase us away. They walk around here and like he is right now, he's watching to make sure I don't panhandle.
Yeah.
And ask for help.
Well, I would honestly hope that things could turn around where people don't have to panhandle.
It would be so nice, brother.
You know, there should be facilities and organizations and places where you can go.
Well, that's the thing. I've talked to a lot of wealthy people that haven't had to grow up in the ghetto or the streets or anything, and they are really led to believe that there are all kinds of homeless shelters and stuff. And when I talk to them people that have became homeless due to bankruptcy, whatever, they're stunned because all their money that they thought was going to certain stuff with taxes have went into the government's pockets. You know what I mean? All these people are like, wow, we thought there was going to be a homeless. No. And if there is homeless shelters, they're too dangerous or too much illegal activity for a responsible homeless person to possibly.
There's a a lot of the illegal activity and stuff like that goes on around homelessness?
Well, I don't know any homeless people that don't have any life. The stress can be so terrible that you really kind of got to find one before you lose your mental state and commit suicide.
What do you think are the largest causes of homelessness? I mean, the things that contribute to it.
I've met all kinds of things, brother, from alcoholism, addiction, to situation.
Yeah.
I know quite a few vets that have been hit by divorce, IRS, and terrible situations that have just caused homelessness. And once, I don't know how to explain it, but homelessness can happen really fast. Okay, I had a gated pool around the house, 2 cars, and a year and a half later, nothing, sleeping on the sidewalk.
Everything's gone.
Everything. All because of government.
Do you have any family anywhere?
I have one sister left in Bakersfield, California. Hi, Tammy. I love you.
What is her name?
Tammy Stevens.
Tammy Stevens
She
in
does
Bakersfield,
everything
California.
She does everything in the world she can for me, but she does have 5 kids, so I try my best not to ask her for it.
What about going to stay with her or stay closer to her?
Like I said, she has 5 kids to support, and understanding that, I don't want to be a burden to her or anybody else really. I just need a little help to survive.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of people think that the cold or being hungry is the worst part of being homeless. To me, guys, asking for help, having to ask for money to survive hurts me more than all that. It does make me feel like a piece of crap. But the truth is, I'm stuck. I've lost 6 toes due to diabetes. Disability's taken 18 and a half months so far. And if I don't ask for help, I will perish.
and there's nowhere for you to go in the meantime while you're waiting for that disability, right?
Brother, I have to get up at 6 o'clock every morning, keep trucking until about 6, 7 at night. If I even sit down to rest for more than 10 minutes, somebody's on me, get up, you gotta go. And it's destroying, excuse me,
That's okay.
it's destroying my foot. I've already lost 6 toes and it's not supposed to put any pressure.
Show it up there, yeah. So your toes are gone.
And I'm not supposed to put any pressure on my foot. And every 6 months or so I have to go back in the hospital and lose a couple more centimeters because the government won't allow me to sit and rest. I've been fighting really hard, but I'm supposed to go back in today or tomorrow for another amputation. People say, why are you going through the pain? Go in. But when you know they're going to cut crap off, it's not that easy.
What would you like to say right now to people that would watch this and send a message out?
I understand that there are scum out there that are homeless, but there are quite a few of us responsible homeless people that wish to be a part of this community. And all we're asking for is a little help. We are blood brothers of this country. All we're trying to do is survive. Thank you.
You hear it right here from a man who's out here living on the streets here in Venice, California. And like I said, since I've been here in Los Angeles, this is an eye-opener. I've seen it on TV, I've seen it in the news, but until you actually come here and see how many people are on the streets, you have no idea. Skid Row is worse than a third world country.
I won't even sit on the sidewalk in Skid Row because I'm afraid I'll catch something. That's why I'm not there.
Put it in the comments what you think about what you just learned, what you heard, and share this video, get his message out. hopefully people will listen and care more. That's what we need. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.